UFC President Dana White sits down with Skip Bayless to discuss making Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather.
I've never dealt with a fighter ever like Conor McGregor in that respect. And normally, too, if the guy will step up and take the fight, the people that surround him will beat him down and make him afraid to take the fight. This is a bad idea. We can't do this. Conor's just like, I'm going to the gym.
You thought it was a bad idea, right?
I tried to talk him out of the second Nate Diaz fight. I said, this fight makes no sense. This kid's too big for you. It makes no sense for you to take this fight. And he argued with me and said, not only do I want this fight again.
You guys heard that? He tried to talk Conor McGregor out of taking the Nate Diaz fight, but Conor McGregor took that shit anyways. You know why? Because he's a mother-loving G.
I want this fight at 170.
What's your take on a potential Mayweather-Conor fight?
It's just Floyd and Manny are in the same sport, and they couldn't make that fight. You know what I mean? The Conor Mayweather fight would be impossible. And
would you bless it if they came to you? If they both came to you and said, "We want to do this," tell us how.
I would.
You would.
I'd start at punches, kicks, and elbows, though. You don't want to box Floyd Mayweather straight up boxing.
You don't think Conor could hang with him boxing for 12 rounds?
No.
He's pretty good with his hands.
He's good with his hands, but Mayweather is a different level. That's what Mayweather does. You know what I mean? But Conor's a lot bigger than Mayweather too, and Conor does hit hard.
He does.
It's interesting.
So are you saying
you can't say it's not interesting? And do they wear boxing gloves or do they wear MMA gloves?
Boxing gloves.
You know?
Yeah.
It's tough.
So are you saying we'll never see
but how
that?
can when you say boxing gloves, you can't give Floyd too much of the. You can't favor Floyd too much. You got to have it.
I don't think Floyd would do it with MMA gloves.
I agree with Dana White. You got to make that shit somewhat even. You can't give Floyd all the advantages, but I'll let you guys listen on.
Because he would be bleeding.
Yeah.
Because he would get hit.
It's interesting. You can actually sit there, and as you start picking it apart and thinking about it, it's interesting.
So will we ever see it? You can't say never?
I'd never say never.
Okay.
But probably not.
Skip, could you see a McGregor-Mayweather fight happening?
Absolutely I could. And I was surprised that Dana went so far as to say, I would bless it. I would okay it. I would promote it. And obviously, in the end, it will happen only if Floyd wants it to happen or allows it to happen. And yet, I was fascinated by the conversation we got into, which became sort of water cooler conversation of, well, if what would... Mm-hmm. Would Floyd ever stoop to wearing the little gloves, the MMA gloves?
4 ounces.
Huh?
4 ounces. They're
Would he?
4-ounce gloves.
I say no. Would Floyd do it wearing the 12-ounce gloves? Again, for the right price, Floyd will do anything. And yet, I think there would be...
Hold up. Did you guys just hear what Skip said? Let me rewind that shit. He tried Floyd.
Right price, Floyd will do anything. Again, for the right price, Floyd will do anything.
Hey, Skip just said for the right price, Floyd Mayweather would do anything. Skip clowning, yo. Let me play this shit.
I think there would be high risk here, and he's been more complimentary publicly of Conor lately because he's realizing he does have boxing skill. And I thought that Dana made a very strong point. He's bigger than Floyd. He's stronger than Floyd. He packs. He has no body fat, and we saw some shots of him. He's ripped, man, and he can strike a blow. And I love the fact that everybody tried to talk Conor out of both Nate Diaz fights. He had to take the first one, as you remember, on very short notice. 170? You're going to go do that? Yeah, bring him on, because this is the kid you're going to have to kill to beat effectively. I'm not saying it literally, but I think in his head, he's thinking, you got to kill me to stop me, especially with my rules. I don't think that, obviously, Floyd would fight with his rules, but if they boxed, I believe that Conor McGregor could hold his own for 12 rounds. He would not...
Hold up. Skip done lost his mother-loving mind talking about Conor McGregor would hold his own if they boxed. Listen, man. Floyd is the best defensive fighter in the motherfucking game. There is no way Conor McGregor would last 12 rounds with Floyd Money Mayweather. Not in no motherfucking boxing ring. Cut that shit out, Skip.
Might get knocked out because Floyd can't knock anybody out. I don't think Floyd could knock me out right now.
Stop it.
Stop it again, Skip. Skip just said Floyd couldn't knock him out. Cut this shit, Skip.
Oh, come on now.
Skip.
He's a pillowcase puncher. You know, he's like pillow fights. Come on, it's like he's wearing.
You pillow fight. You had a pillow fight before. I'm sure.
I have.
And they give you a headache when somebody hits you upside the head enough times with a pillow. You heard what Dana White said. In a stand-up, Floyd is on another level. You heard the man say it, Skip.
I don't buy it.
I buy it. Here's the thing. He's fighting Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz not only has to worry about Conor McGregor's hands, he's got to worry about his knees.
Sure.
He's got to worry about his fists. His feet. He got to worry about being taken down and submitted. See, when Floyd's in the box, all he has to worry about is these. 2 hands. I'm not worried about it.
Actually, all he has to worry about is run, Floyd, run.
Stop it, Skip.
You know it, and I know it. That's how he fights.
The man's 49-0.
Yep.
49 minutes coming to the ring saying we're going to beat Floyd. And all is left. We didn't beat Floyd.
How far is a marathon? 26.2 miles. Floyd ran a literal marathon against Manny Pacquiao for 12 rounds. 26 miles in the ring.
Floyd is in the driver's seat. See, Von Miller can't say, you know what, Steph Curry? I'm going to challenge you to a 3-point competition, but I get to tackle you. If you're going to challenge the man in a 3-point competition, you got to play, hey, you got to shoot 3 points. All this other stuff is not going to happen. Then Floyd is going to choose the size of gloves, 8 ounces or 12 ounces. He's going to choose the size of the ring. He's also going to choose the day on which we fight, the time of night of which we fight.
Okay.
And you know what he's going to do, Skip? He's going to probably take an 80-20 or 90-10 split. So,
hold up. Shannon Sharpe done lost his motherfucking mind. Conor McGregor ain't taking no motherfucking 20%. You done lost your mind, bro.
I don't know if Conor would stand for that.
Hell no.
That would be the deal breaker, which is why it was hard to make Pacquiao Mayweather.
But here's the thing, though, Skip. If the most he's ever made in a UFC fight is, say, what?
3 million?
3 million.
Yeah.
And at 20%, he can make 20 million.
Okay.
You do the deal?
Hell no.
Only box.
Hell no.
Only box.
Hell motherfucking nah.
Hey, no. No more. He's not. Floyd's not gonna fight any more than 12 ounces.
No, but I'm just saying.
Not the MMA glove.
Oh, not the MMA. No MMA glove. Hey, you see him on the speed bag? That's what Conor McGregor head looked like when Floyd is punching it.
You think he can knock him out?
Oh yeah.
Knock him out. I say no way, Jose.
No, if I'm Floyd, I don't want to knock him out. I don't want him to take the shortcut out. I want to punish him for 12 rounds. I want to lump him up. I want him to look like he stuck his head in a honeycomb.
Did you see the punishment that Conor took from Nate Diaz? 15 pounds bigger, 6 inches more reach. There were some shots exchanged.
How many times you think Nate Diaz touched you?
Touched Conor in the fight? Well, too many to count. I don't know, 35, 40 times?
Florida do that in the first round.
Yeah. You know what? I think Floyd would get touched too. More than you think.
Skip, you crazy, Skip.
Conor is quick, and by the way, he's left-handed.
Not in no boxing ring, Skip. Come on,
really
bro.
Right. He was rocking Nate Diaz. Now, again, Nate's obviously not Floyd, but he dropped him twice early in that fight. Just rocked and dropped him.
All I can see is Conor McGregor coming out to fight. Can't see anything. Coming up with a great fight. I put on a great show. And, I'm sorry, guys, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do any better.
Yeah, if he lasted 12 rounds, that would be a victory for Conor McGregor.
No, it wouldn't.
If he stayed on his feet, and you would have to, quote-unquote, kill him to beat him. You'd have to knock him out.
Knots all on top of his head, all in the front. Look, he looked like a unicorn. Big old knot way out here like this here on his head when Floyd get done.
You know what? And pretty boy Floyd, he just might have a cut or two on that pretty face of his.
Have you ever seen a cut on his face?
I've seen a couple. He's got hit before.
No, you've seen some welts.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, you ain't seen no cuts. But Conor McGregor,
Hey, if Floyd really had some guts to him.
Stop, Skip.
Wear those little gloves.
No.
Let's see how much he bleeds. Wear those little gloves.
That's what I'm talking about. Get in the MMA ring.
Let him do it.
Show some heart.
He had some guts. If Conor had some guts, he'd get in the ring with some 8 to 12 ounce gloves in the square and says, okay, let's do this.
If Conor has some guts?
Yeah.
Conor
Man, you can't give Floyd all the motherfucking advantages, man. Come on.
Mayweather's the one that has everything to lose.
First of all, when was the last time Mayweather had a fight where he didn't make 20 million? Conor made 3 million and he turned it back with flips. He sent firing off tweets talking about he got
But that's the whole reason why he has nothing to lose. He can make more money and he can fight in what would be the biggest fight ever.
But you still, at the end of the day, you got pride as a fighter. You don't want to lose no matter what you play.
Fine. I'm not saying he's signing up to lose.
Floyd lumping him up. You know that. I know
Hey.
that.
But
I'm
if
gonna be
everything
there.
is- everything is
Yeah,
in-
that's why I was just saying. Would you watch?
Absolutely.
Hey, who wouldn't watch?
I'm gonna be there.
So you guys drop me a comment. Let me know what y'all thought of these recent comments. Also hit that like button and make sure you subscribe.